You may find a lady looking like a cat, you know. Yeah, you know, and anapoingia kwa nyumba, anatoa makucha. You wonder what?
Funny thing is, we're actually just talking about cats on Interactive, and someone actually called Jeff a cat. But anyway,
really?
let's check out our question of the day so that you could interact with us on our social media pages. That is on Facebook, Twitter, at K24TV. How do you know she is the missing rib? How do you know she is the missing rib? At K24TV on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp as well. You can call us. We'd love to hear from you so that we can get this conversation going. Dr. Now let me come to you, because she has mentioned now from a rib perspective, you can find a rib that has been chewed. How then do you know that this is the right partner for me in terms of a woman? This is the woman that I want to be with, a rib that has not been chewed. Yes.
Now that's a nice question.
Right.
And I will start by saying this. As a man, the first thing that you've got to remove is the mask. Because if she gets attracted to you wearing a mask, and then you remove the mask, then you are likely to lose that woman, or you find yourself in a lot of trouble.
Okay.
So the first thing, before you even look for the rib that is yours, first
remove your own mask.
Remove your own mask, because that will be able to enable the person to see the real you.
Right.
Because marriage is not about being fake. You've got to be a real person, because you're looking at being together for such a long time. So check on yourself first. Remove issues that are fake. That car that you're going for dates with is not yours, so that is a mask. Put it down. If you borrowed a suit and it is not your suit, probably you need also to put it down. If you wear your neighbor's shoe for a date, that may work for you for a short while.
Right.
But the day she sees you without shoes, because you probably don't have any, then she'll be like, this is not the guy I wanted. Put your best foot forward, but remove anything that is not real from you. Then you'll be on the path to finding your rib.
Your rib.
Yes.
You've mentioned a couple of things there, including do not take your neighbor's rib, and so on and so forth. But if we're to also look at things in this perspective, because he's saying remove that mask and be who you are. At one point in our dating lives, especially when we are introducing ourselves for the first time, is it not difficult to not, first of all, have a mask, because you do not know who you're exposing yourself to?
Let me tell you something, and this we clearly say. Men will know a wife material within the first 4 to 10 seconds of seeing a lady. Then after interaction, you know whether she's your wife. She's wife material, but is she my wife? And women are also attracted to what they see and hear. And I tell men, anytime you're going out for a date, be as real as possible from day one. From day one, let her know you had sowed wild oats, and so you have some wild oats that resemble you somewhere. From day one, let her make her decision with knowledge. Don't be emotional. Don't give emotional suggestions. Be factual. When you realize now we are not just friends, we began to date. Be factual. If your life is heading this direction, let them know. Do not lie. Do not lie. Because when you lie about your academic, perhaps, you know, most men say, you know, I did this, I was in this. No. Just talk the truth. And when you set a foundation of the truth, the rib will discover it is my place or not. Most women have missed out to fit in a man because there are too many lies. So you would have fitted, but there were other decorations that made you not fit quite right. When you discover that this person actually was married before, perhaps, or let's say had a child outside, and you're being told as a last stage. I say from day one, don't wear a mask, because they'll fall in love with a mask, and masks don't endure for long.
Daktari, there are some things, obviously, you cannot disclose initially, the initial stages of courtship. Obviously, you won't meet a girl right now, and in 15 minutes, she knows that you have a certain disease, your parents did this, you were probably raped as a child. You know, there are some things you cannot necessarily reveal in the initial stages of dating, right? So, would that still be considered as wearing a mask? Like, I'm sure if right now, if there's a gentleman who was molested while growing up, you won't meet a girl and then in the first 15 minutes of your coffee date, ushamwambia, by the way, sijakwambia, unajua mimi nikigrow up, manze, uncle yangu alikuwa anifanyia hivi. I mean, yeah.
No, there are things that will scare off the potential rape. Because when you begin with some very, very hard facts about your life, that sometimes may not even be necessary. Because, for example, exposing what happened to you in your child may not be necessary. But along the way, you may find your behavior may be questionable to that lady who wants to get married to you.
Okay.
And you may need to explain what could have happened when you were young. But in the beginning, I think everybody needs to be a marketer. You go on the table, marketing the positivity or the positive side of who you are.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you now bring the negatives, I have 50 kids out there.
Nilikuwa mwizi.
I
was a grave robber.
I killed. Now, all those things will not work. Yes, you are a reformed robber, but let it not be the first thing that you bring forth.
Okay.
Let it be that you are a nice guy. And if that is who you are, the woman will be interested in you. Then along the way, as God guides you, there is also a wisdom that comes in. Kuna time ufika unasikia, and this is the time to disclose this. Because if it goes beyond this level, she may discover later about this truth, and she may not like me. So be sensitive on the time to reveal issues, but bring out the good side of you in the beginning.
All right, let's check out a WhatsApp message that has come through our WhatsApp line in regards to what we're talking today. Hello, Mbuvi. I am 25 years, currently seeing a 45-year-old unmarried man. My question is, can I be his missing rib? I will throw that on to you, Jane.
Yeah, there's something we say about age. 20 years gap is very big. It is a very big gap, but that does not mean that relationships do not work because of the 20-year gap. The thing is, are you both compatible? Are you both compatible? And you know, everybody will know, I'm at peace, I am myself with this person. You know, that's how number one you get to know, is this person my rib? I am myself, I don't need to wear masks, I am me, like, you know, it is written in the good book, they were naked and not ashamed.
Yes.
This
is now Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve. This is a person you would look at and feel, even if they knew me, you know, they knew my life, they knew what I'm doing, I am not ashamed. So if that is the person, you're feeling this is a person who makes me happy, number one, you know, we ignore that. We say as long as it's a man who makes you happy and somebody you also make happy, it's a man you've got common goals and visions with, and both of you are compatible, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. We have another WhatsApp message as well. We are loving your feedback, by the way. You can also let us know your location and your name. Hey, what if my missing rib is dead ama ako shimo la tewa? Does that mean I'll never find true love? Okay, kama amekufa, hapo kidogo itabidi umetafuta rib ingine. But kama ako shimo la tewa, they could get released. You never know. But Daktari, probably you could respond to that one.
Let me give you a very good example.
Yes.
She grew up as a church girl.
Okay.
Sana.
Now, but for me, I was drinking behind, you know, the joint where she was going to church.
Kulikuwa na kapaba.
Kulikuwa na kapaba hapo nyuma. That's where I used to drink. So, you see, there was no way we could have met.
Really?
There is no way.
Kama church iko hapa na
I was not passing by the drinking.
She was not passing
there.
there.
She was not coming to church.
Wewe pia unatoka ukienda home.
And you see, there is...
Anapata unasikia, wewe ngoja kidogo madam. Nipatie namba yako ya simu.
In fact, I should have said absolutely no.
Okay.
You see, I was drinking behind there.
All right.
And in fact, there are times we would complain as my kanisa tupigia kelele, not knowing that my wife was part of those people who were singing, fellowshipping there and singing. But the thing is, I think when a woman goes on her knees And I'm giving an example. When you go on your knee and you begin to ask God to bring your man,
Yes.
God can do things.
Okay.
Because I later got out of that joint and I got to this church.
Okay.
So the thing is, the guy could be, you have answered it well, the guy could be in Shimo Latewa.
Yes.
And that is why you are out there. You begin to pray and to release your husband wherever he is.
Yeah.
Or if you're a man,
Yeah.
you need to be praying because your wife may not even be near where you're thinking.
Yeah.
But when you begin to ask God to direct your feet to your rib,
Yes.
then supernatural things can
Mtapatana.
happen.
Let's take a phone call. The gentleman, I think, calling from Meru. All
Hello?
right. Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
How are you doing? What is your question or comment?
I'm Kagwema from Limuru.
Okay. Karibu sana kwenye kipindi.
Yeah.
What is your question or comment?
My comment is that I want to congratulate that wonderful couple on the TV and say that some tips on looking for your spouse is that you need to have the same value system.
True.
So the same value system. You need to have somebody who is mature in terms of the world overview. How does he look at the world?
Okay.
Somebody who is mature sexually. What is his perceptions as far as sex and sexuality is concerned? Is he somebody who was socialized to believing that sex is a sin? You're supposed to do ABCD and to go and to confess to a priest or to a pastor, whatever, after doing it.
Yeah.
Somebody who does not live the Victorian age of sex and sexuality.
Yeah.
And somebody who knows himself, the self-awareness, the personality. The four types of personalities. Know yourself. Before you go to seek somebody else, know who you are. Are you a melancholy? Are you a choleric? Are you a phlegmatic?
Yeah.
Or are you somebody else? Okay?
Thank you very much,
Thank you so
Kagwema.
much. Congratulations to those gentlemen who are doing that good job.
Asante.
Congratulations.
Asante. We also have Fidelis on the line. Fidelis, hello. Hello, Fidelis.
Hello,
How are you doing?
I'm good. Good morning.
Good morning to you. What is your question or comment?
My question is, I've been married for 7 years.
Okay.
My problem is my husband is so proud.
He's so what?
My husband is so proud
Okay, proud. Okay.
that he does not want to admit he's wrong. And whenever he wrongs me,
Yes.
it turns out that mimi ndo nimemkosea. And it sounds like sometimes I think I made a mistake getting married to him. I think maybe I'm somebody's rib out there.
Okay.
So I want Pastor to advise me on what to do about this.
Okay. Thank you, Fidelis.
Okay.
I will respond shortly. Let's take a look at WhatsApp as well so that we can see if we can respond to all of them at once. Hi there. I am a 25-year-old lady and I have been in a number of messy relationships. Can I get my missing rib through connections? I'm almost giving up. Okay, 25 years is so young.
Very young.
Acha kupanic. But Kagwema did say something very important in terms of the principles and you having, the kind of virtues that, both of you are looking
Very
for
important.
in each other.
Compatibility.
Yeah, but now Fidelis says that her situation is that her husband is proud, does not admit fault. If anything, he turns the tables na kwani wewe ndio uko na makosa. Probably we can start with
I want just to tell you something, Fidelis. Read a bit and work a bit more on communication. There's a way a man does not like being talked to. And there is a way a woman talks when she's emotional and she's trying to prove a point. You've hurt me, you made me angry, all this and all that. And men do not connect with emotions. So there is a way you communicate when everything is calm, everything is cool. Don't even fish out for I am sorry. Just pass across your message. And when you are wrong, begin by sowing the seeds, I am sorry. Then he will learn from you. But your communication has to be, with gentility. With gentility. When you approach a man with gentility, they always cow down.
Ngoja kidogo. Kuna Sarah kutoka Kawangware. Sarah, good morning.
Morning too.
Yes, what is your question or comment?
My name is Sarah.
Yes, Sarah.
And I have a little problem with my relationship.
Yes. Oh, Sarah, call us back. Let's check one last WhatsApp message as we move on. The only way I get to know the girl is my perfect match or not is through her behavior. Hayai. Hoes and gold diggers are real. Her connectivity with you, her passion is doing things without feeling forced. Like my mom tells me, get a girl who will make you happy, not a girl who will be part of your sorrows and stress. Marcel, from Runda, who I think right now is in Coast. Thank you very much, Marcel, for that. There's a lady who just texted us, apart from Fidelis, who says that, you know, think there's communication issues, which I think you have answered really well. But the other one who said that she feels as though she's not the, actually, I think it's still Fidelis, who says she feels as though she's not the rib for this guy. That probably she's someone else's rib na, ujama rib yake pia iko huko nje. It's like two incompatible ribs that got married.
Okay. You know, sometimes I say, marriage sometimes can be like a car. Sometimes the car can break down so many times that you almost feel like giving up. But if you take it to the right mechanic, they may find the problem and fix it. There are times in marriage, you will need to look for help beyond two of you. You look for a counselor who is able to identify the things that are eating you. And unfortunately, we find a lot of, as humans, we look at counseling as an exposure. It's like you're being exposed to weakness, especially men. But if there is no man who will repair his own car, they'll go to garage.
Yeah.
If they are feeling unwell, they go to a doctor. Now, if your marriage is not working, look for trusted counselors you can sit with and share out, and they will reveal to you small things that can change your marriage. So just to tell Fidelis, he may not be the wrong person. It's only that you don't know how to deal or how to create a solution out of that marriage. Take time, study your man. Know how, when he's happy, and how to deliver the message.
Yeah.
Because you're probably telling him he's too proud at the highest pitch of your voice. And you can do it, serve him a good cup of tea and tell him, mzee wangu tafadhali, punguza kibali. I mean, si kibali, kiburi. Punguza, and something will change.
Yeah. So it all boils down to, because I'm sure there are a lot of people who are feeling the same. And actually to connect it with what Marcel said in his text, he has said that his mother told him, find a girl who will not stress you. Is there a rib that doesn't stress? Because according to me, I have known so many ribs, some of them obviously not mine, but they are not very stressful. All ribs are stressful.
All ribs
All
are
ribs,
stressful.
and I'm speaking for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you see, because you can't get all.
Yeah.
Some are not your ribs.
Of
That's why
course.
they stressed
Of
you needed
course.
one.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm saying is this. There's nobody you will live in a world of harmony with apart from in your dreams. Because even your own blood brother and your blood sisters, at times you disagree. The issues is about the wisdom in conflict resolution. Conflicts will arise. Every step of growing up has its small conflict. So I'm saying, look for a person who is compatible with you, but not a perfect stress-free person, because you, Marcel, you're not a stress-free man. If you are a perfect man, then you could be able to fit with a perfect woman. But I want to say, marriage, again, I keep saying, is like just getting two pieces of raw material, or let me put it, 2 eggs, beat them together, add pili-pili, add pepper, add everything, they make a perfect omelette.
I like man with bell peppers, the red and the
Now the
green
bell
one.
peppers, and you see it doesn't feel good
Yeah.
if that is poured on you, because some of these small conflicts make you very, very united after that.
Yeah.
And then it's beaten to become one. 2 separate eggs can make an omelette, but there's a process.
Yes.
After a while, you can say our marriage is stress-free. But did it start that way? No, we want you just to have manageable stress. And if possible, none.
Let's check out this WhatsApp message from a lovely viewer. Hi, Mbuvi. I am watching from Nairobi, and I got a question for you guys. I was in a very toxic relationship a year ago, where the girl really messed up my life at some point. I had to start over. Now, I'm always afraid of getting into another relationship. How can you help? He feels, or she feels, it's a he, I think.
It's a he.
It's a he, yeah. He feels as though his life was messed up by someone, and he's afraid of being in the same situation again. So I don't know, maybe you can talk to him one man to another. That is vitu zo happen. Kama ulitoka kwa bar, ukajipata kwa kanisa. I mean,
Zina happen.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, and I'll be speaking to the guy.
Okay.
Because I think if all the men were to share their stories, even the ladies, they'll tell you they have been in a relationship somewhere that never ended well. But I give a small example with, if you have an accident in Anduthi, or on Anduthi, or in a motorcycle, in a vehicle, it doesn't mean you'll never take another motorcycle or another car. So that girl messed up your relationship, But I can tell you there's so many good girls outside there. The thing is, deal with your fear. And fear is something that is holding so many people from getting into their relationship because they keep on judging ladies from the same perspective of one lady. Probably the lady who ditched you or pained you was a light lady, a brown girl. Now all the brown girls are the same.
Unaonanga wanakaa mashetani.
Wote ni kama mashetani. So the thing is, change your mentality and realize that there is a girl who would not be the same as that one. Overcome that fear. And one of the way to overcome fear is just the way you've spoken.
Yeah.
You have spoken it out. Secondly, pray. Tell God, just help me with this kind of fear.
Yeah.
And it will work out.
All right. I want us to take a short break, but before we do that, there's a lady who texted us and she said that, she's 25 and she's saying she feels as though it's a bit too late. Dr. Jenny, you're going to be telling us whether 25 is too late, because I think you said that you got married at what, 32?
32.
And you're okay?
Sana.
Aya, msene mbali. If you're 25 out there and you're feeling, akini mezeeka, we'll be right back.